The Czech Republic has been described as the star performer this year, but how do the other CEE economies compare? Evghenia is on the line to provide her insights. Evghenia, Hungary's central bank held its benchmark interest rate. How are you expecting the economy to fare heading into 2016?
Hungarian economy this year still was benefiting from EU investment funds from the 2017-2013 EU financial program. This year is the last year when those funds can be spent. So investment was already being a drag, but it was still sort of contributing positively. This year, this program ends next year, 2016. So it's going to be, investment is going to be a big drag on growth. And this will be particularly felt at the beginning of the year in terms of quarter-on-quarter growth rates. Consumption, on the other hand, is faring relatively well, as consumers are still benefiting from low oil prices, which again started to fall, so there's still that sort of boost to consumption. And consumers have been also benefiting from the measures done to the banking sector when consumer debt has been reduced dramatically due to the conversion of Swiss franc loans and some repayment of some charges. So that is still a net positive for consumers. And net exports are also relatively contributing positively. So sort of on net, the economy will still slow down. So next year we expect 2.1 growth compared to this year's 2.5. So there will be a slowdown.
Unemployment is at historical low levels for Poland. The European Commissioner remains optimistic, predicting 3.5% growth in both 2016 and 2017. In your opinion, do you see any weak links in Poland's economy at present?
Polish economy is faring relatively well at the moment. It's a broad-based growth driven by both consumption and investment, and strengthening and external demand from strengthening growth in Germany. Next year, there will be weaker investment because the EU funding scheme for 2017-2013, which can still be spent this year, will finish next year, and the new program funds won't be spent yet for another year or so. So there will be a weakening effect from investment. However, the government is planning certain boost to consumption. There will be a boost to consumption from various measures announced by the new government. The risks to Polish growth are more medium term, stemming from potential fiscal easing that the government is planning, the new government, and certain institutional changes, as we see risks to independent judiciary, for example, so, which are flagging risks for medium to long-term growth.
Czech Republic held interest rates at 0.05%. Finance Minister Andrej Babiš has stated the Czech Republic is doing well. We have one of the smallest deficits and debts in Europe. Is the outlook as bright as the Finance Minister has projected?
Czech economy is indeed one of the star performers in the European Union, growing slower only than Ireland, I think. And the reason for that is that the Czech Republic has emerged from a period of very restrictive fiscal policy, which was serving as a drag on growth in 2012-2013. Now, fiscal and monetary policy, particularly, much looser, and the producer sentiment, investor sentiment is on the rise. External demand is on the rise from strengthening domestic demand in Germany. So Czech Republic is in a fairly strong growth cycle. And yeah, it's true, it's strong external and domestic balances. So they have low fiscal deficit, low debt. This is all true. The issues that the finance minister has highlighted. So there will be a slowdown again because of a high base effect this year, which stem from, again, backloading of EU investment spending, and also there were some temporary factors coming from restocking. So next year growth will slow to 2.6% from about 4.4 this year, but in quarter-on-quarter terms, it still remain strong. And Czech Republic is probably in the best shape of the East European economies.
Well, Evghenia, thank you for your insights. That's all from me, but for all the latest updates, do keep clicking back. Goodbye for now.